a nationally televised
and he was
intro.
in a Super Bowl commercial.
That's right, and in the commercial. I mean,
all of that because he did his job and he did such a great job. It's been snowballing.
Yeah, he made people feel good, and Zach's going to make us feel good tonight when he tells us that the severe weather is kind of moving out the door there.
Yeah, it's moving very quickly. A lot of areas did not get around it, but it moved in quickly, moved out quickly. But there has been a trail of damage behind this line of storms. So those that are ahead of it, just understand that these storms have produced a good bit of wind damage and will likely continue to in the northern neck and middle peninsula. You've noticed the watch in yellow has been cut back tremendously. It's supposed to be in effect until 8 o'clock, but they never really last that long. And this one's being cut back significantly now. All the areas in orange indicate where we have the warnings. And let's check out the northern neck. Storms bearing down on that area into Montrose now, down to right on Tappahannock's doorstep. So Tappahannock, Nailers Beach, eventually over toward Warsaw, Coles Point. These storms are going to continue to head. It's going to hit the areas that got hit by the tornado yesterday as well. Louisetta down toward Callio. These storms extend all the way back down across 360. You see Miller's Tavern there. There's Walkerton. So this is Route 14 and Route 30. Coming down through King William, down toward West Point. All areas here are going to get hit by these storms. Farther south through Old Church. You can see the storms there, and extending down toward Route 60, so Williamsburg Road as well as 249, especially 249 through Quinton and Talliesville, New Kent. Going to get hit by this. Back to the west, though, things settled down in the Richmond area. We're completely done. Farther south, big storms here. Now, there have been some pretty high velocity straight line winds indicated here, so there's been some extra heavy wording on these areas of severe storms. Could have wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour with those storms from the 460 corridor around Waverly all the way back down through Cortland. So those are some intense storms, and they continue to track to the east at about 50 miles per hour. All these icons indicate some form of wind damage. We have down trees along Interstate 64 and as well as 711, which is Huguenot Trail. Have some siding ripped off a house in the Roslyn Hills area off of River Road. Jetersville area, down trees. Stony Creek, a little west of there. This is going to be down in southern Dinwiddie County. You got some damage down there as well with numerous trees down. These storms, again, moving very quickly to the east at about 50 miles per hour. So in another hour, they're gone. They're out over the Chesapeake. These things are motoring and not much going on in behind it. All right, looking at what we did yesterday, we got a tornado, a confirmed tornado, and not a small one either, an EF2. Winds topping 120 miles per hour. It was on the ground for 5 miles, starting near Callio, moving up toward Louisetta. Path width here, 250 yards. So significant tornado yesterday. Millionaire Cam showing you the area. It's already been hit by the heavy rainfall. 90 was our high, first 90-degree day of the year here in Richmond after a morning low of 64. And the precipitation has not come in yet. Heavy amounts fell after the climate report was issued. 70s our current temperature, though. Temperature dropped in a hurry as the rain moved through. West-northwest wind at 16 miles per hour. And temperatures ahead of the storm still in the upper 80s, behind the storms 60s and 70s. Rain helps out for the tree and grass pollen. Both of these are in the high category, so that's a positive from the storms moving through, but only probably a one-day knockback on the pollen totals. Lows tonight will be in the mid to upper 60s. Highs tomorrow are going to be in the upper 70s and low 80s. Not as warm as today. And there's a look at your forecast for the area tomorrow. Low end chance for some showers early in the day, and then a chance for some storms in the afternoon. The risk is going to be lower than today, though. And here it is. Tomorrow morning, maybe a few showers, a few storms in the afternoon. We'll get a nice dry day on Thursday, and then on Friday, we'll have more storms or showers likely coming in on Friday along another cold front. All right, here's a look at your temperature trend over the next week. These are highs here. Lots of highs staying in the 60s. We might jump up to about 80 on Mother's Day as a warm front moves through. I'm going to keep a low chance of rain in there over the weekend at 20% and keep that low chance rolling into early next week.